From cluttered to organized, this is a small space modern contemporary redesign. Lack of coziness, cluttered layout, uncomfortable bedroom setup. This is our 21st interior design project, redesigning a 30 square meter condominium unit owned by James from the Philippines, transforming small space condo unit into this. Want to know how? Join me. Let me walk you through the design process. If you need interior design help, email us at designburst24@gmail.com. We'll also include links to products similar to those we used in this design. Let's get started. This is James's current layout, which includes her living area, kitchen area, and a bedroom. Before planning the design, we asked him what changes he wanted for his house. He said he wanted it to feel inviting, cohesive, and something that would give him excitement every time he comes home. He also said that he wants a modern contemporary design style. Then, we used that as the starting point for our design. First, we'll assess his existing furniture, lighting, and decor to determine what fits the style he wants. We'll keep whatever fits and remove what doesn't, ensuring nothing useful goes to waste. Next, we'll incorporate smart storage solutions to organize her belongings and clear out clutter. We'll use materials like glass and wood with neutral colors, clean lines, and a pop of bold color to bring out the modern contemporary style. So here's the concept board that we will use. So let's start with his flooring. Originally, he had small beige tiles with visible grout lines, which didn't match the clean and seamless look of modern contemporary design he prefers. Then, we proposed to replace them with a porcelain materials with marble design, so the space would feel more cohesive and modern. We're also keeping his white walls since they make the space feel bright, open and perfect as a base for the design. Moving on to his living area. I can see that he's done a great job arranging the furniture. Everything fits the small space well. However, there are still some design adjustments we can make to enhance it further. So, let's start with her window coverings. Instead of his bulky curtains that didn't fit the modern style, we replaced it with the blinds to make the space look simpler and more polished. Now, for the furniture, we kept the previous layout. However, the old sofa felt too big and didn't quite match the modern look we were aiming for. We replaced it with this sofa that cost $659.99, with sleek lines and a rich green color, complemented by cozy throw pillows. It saves space while also adding a touch of sophistication and warmth to the room, perfectly complementing the overall design. We replaced his previous side table with this marble, like one because it adds a more modern and elegant touch to the space. Adding a plant here can also make the area feel fresher and more natural. For the coffee table, it will stay because it fits the space perfectly and adds to the overall aesthetic. Plus, adding a vase with plant and a book will make it look more stylish and inviting. And we will add a rug to make the space feel cozier and more put together. Then, on this wall, we added textured wall panels to create depth and add a touch of elegance to the space. We also added LED lights in the grooves to highlight the texture and make the space feel cozy. Moving on to the TV area, we will change this fully because it looks boring and lacks character. We'll start by adding a textured wall panel to bring depth and visual interest to the space. Then we will add LED light above it to highlight the texture and add a warm glow. His previous TV console looked small and didn't provide enough storage or style for the space. So we replaced it with a larger, more functional, and blends better with the overall design. You can also add here some decor to make the space feel more personal and inviting. And now, let's add the TV to complete the setup. Let's also add a floor lamp here to provide extra lighting and enhance the ambiance. We also added pin lights to provide balanced and focused lighting. As for the main light, we kept the modern Sputnik chandelier from his previous setup because it fits the space perfectly and adds a stylish touch. And to complete the living area, we add some indoor plant at this corner. And before we forget, there's also this area where he keeps his shoes, which looked cluttered. So, to fix that, we installed a wall-mounted compact shoe cabinet that's elevated. This design lets you hide the shoes neatly inside, makes it easier to clean around, and helps the space feel less cramped and more open. To add more storage, we placed a wooden cabinet above it where you can store essentials, or important items like keys. It has a sliding door that features a mirror, which makes the space feel more functional and visually larger. It also hides the switch box, making the space look cleaner and more organized. At the entrance, there was an empty wall, so we added a framed artwork with colors that complement the furniture in the living area. And of course, the plants that we added bring a fresh and natural vibe to the space. With all these thoughtful updates and additions, the living area now feels more functional, organized and stylish, perfectly blending comfort and elegance. Moving on to the kitchen. We kept his countertop and kitchen cabinets as they align well with the overall design and functionality of the space. Similarly, we decided not to change the hanging cabinets because they already match the style he wants. We just added a gray hexagonal backsplash with a marble design. Geometric patterns are a great addition to the modern contemporary style, and it also complements the black countertop perfectly. We also added an LED light for task lighting to enhance functionality. Over here in this area, it looked cluttered and disorganized, especially around the bar counter and refrigerator. There wasn't enough storage, so items were scattered, making the area feel cramped and untidy. To address this, we ensured the refrigerator area blends seamlessly with the new design. The bar counter was upgraded with a sleek marble-like finish for a more modern and elegant touch. We also added fluted paneling as an accent to elevate its look and add texture to the design. LED lights were included to highlight these features and further enhance the overall appearance. It now doubles as a functional dining area, complete with a stylish terracotta-colored chair, priced at $349, which adds a pop of color and elegance with its gold stand. To separate the kitchen from the living area, we added a slatted wood partition and a built-in shelves. This not only creates a clear division, but also provides extra storage and display space for decor, condiments, and even wine bottles. We also added some storage on this side of the bar counter, providing extra space for keeping essentials organized and reducing clutter in the area. Now, to complete this area, we'll add a pendant light above the bar counter to enhance its style and functionality. We'll also install a track light here for focus lighting and add pin lights to improve the overall ambiance. With these updates, the kitchen and bar area are now more functional, organized, and visually cohesive, seamlessly blending style and practicality. We're done updating the living area and kitchen. Now, let's move on to his bedroom. Looking at his bedroom, you'll notice that the layout is uncomfortable. His working station is positioned right next to the bed, limiting the passageway to access it. Additionally, the room lacks proper storage solutions. He already has blinds for window coverings and will retain them since they work well with the space. For the bed, we'll keep its current placement and retain the underbed cabinet for storage. We also chose bedding with warm and earthy tones, such as white and terracotta, to add a cozy and inviting feel while complementing the overall design. The cabinet at the end of the bed already complements the overall design, so we'll simply update its paint color to a deep olive green. We'll also add LED lights to enhance its look and functionality, adding a cozy and elegant touch to the space. We will also add a plant beside it to add a touch of freshness and make the space feel more lively. And since it doesn't have a headboard, we'll add fluted and plain panels to this wall to make it a focal point. Within the grooves, we'll also install LED lights to highlight the texture and create a cozy ambiance. We will also add a framed artwork that complements the bedding. To highlight the artwork, we'll install wall sconces on either side. The previous setup of his table and computers will be moved to create better organization and improve the layout. We'll position it in the corner where he used to hang his clothes, making better use of the space. For his clothes, we added a cabinet beside the bed to serve as his wardrobe, and a hanging cabinet above the working table for extra storage. Near the bedroom door, we'll add some framed artwork to enhance the space and add a personal touch. For the lighting, we added pin lights to brighten the area and improve the overall ambiance. With these thoughtful updates, the bedroom is now more organized, functional, and inviting, creating a comfortable and stylish space for rest and productivity. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you.